Hello, everyone. This is Jorge Diaz, president and founder of Larry Jacob Internet Marketing, and I'm bringing you another episode of Defining Infusionsoft Success. We will be renaming the program now that Infusionsoft has rebranded themselves. Infusionsoft, the product is now Infusionsoft by Keap. The name of the company is Keap, and there's another program, more of an entry-level program. We're not going to get into the branding that Infusionsoft just went through, but there's a Keap product, K-E-A-P. And so welcome. This week, I have the pleasure of talking with Kyle Leavitt. Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Great. No, thank you for joining us. I know you're busy, especially with all the stuff you have going on with CustomerHub. We'll be talking plenty about that. So I was at PartnerCon. PartnerCon was a couple weeks back. I actually had heard about Kyle many times over, never met in person. And what's been brewing over in CustomerHub land is that Kyle and his brother bought CustomerHub back. Is that an accurate description of what happened?
Yeah, it is. That's the tail end of a very long story in terms of our history with Infusionsoft / Keap and CustomerHub. But yeah, we acquired the product back from Infusionsoft officially in September.
Right. Now you and your brother, this is an adventure. So here's two guys that worked for Infusionsoft, left Infusionsoft and created CustomerHub, way back in the day when there weren't really many options for having Infusionsoft-based membership site and online course building systems. CustomerHub and you guys were bought back by Infusionsoft, so you and your brother became employees of Infusionsoft again, right?
That's right, yeah. So it was the whole boomerang and then reverse boomerang and then boomerang again.
Right. So you guys are back on your own. So I want to congratulate you that you're back into the small business mode. I hope that's a congratulations.
Absolutely. We're thrilled about it. And we have big plans and big vision for what we're up to. So it's an exciting time.
Right. And I mean, now I've been in the membership site business with Infusionsoft for a long time. We haven't been fans of CustomerHub. No reflection on you guys. When Infusionsoft took it over, they really did not invest a lot into it. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago, they pretty much said, hey, we're not doing anything with it. We're not doing updates. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, we got a lot of business from people saying, hey, CustomerHub is kind of falling apart. Can you pull me off of it? And we helped them out, to do other things. So, I'm a consultant. I'm ready to pick up business any way I can. And we were actually doing people a lot of good. But now that it's back in the hands of these guys, they're putting together a lot of enhancements that are making people like me now become partners. I mean, we're Memberium implementation partners. We're in the process of becoming, I think it's called CustomerHub Ninja Fires or Ninja something.
Yeah, we're still working out the details there. For now, we're calling them our CustomerHub Partner Ninjas. Right.
So we're Partner Ninjas. We will be offering services to help people with implementations of CustomerHub. And honestly, it's an extremely easy product to configure. And we're going to be giving a little bit of a demo today. I hope to follow this up with a bigger demo because they've got some really cool features coming. But yeah, we'll be helping people kind of jump onto this platform. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, okay, so what you guys bought it. I'm sure there was some thinking about what you guys were planning, what you guys have done so far, and what's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you mentioned, we bought the product back from Infusionsoft. We've always loved the product. We built the product. And when we saw that there was an opportunity to acquire the product, one of the main things that was in our mind is the unique space that CustomerHub occupies from a positioning standpoint in the market. It's a solution that someone can sign up for, and within 2 minutes they have a live published membership site on the internet. Now, obviously, there's some additional setup that needs to be worked to get this work that needs to be done to get the site actually implemented. But it's self-contained, it's quick, it's easy, and it's really designed for your everyday small business owners and entrepreneurs who aren't necessarily technical experts and who need to get something up quick and easy. So
yeah, and by the way, I will ditto to what he just said. It really is easy. The reason we're interested in becoming partners is because there's a lot of times when we speak to people and they're either not ready to spend a lot of money and time in a bigger platform. They want to get something up quick. I want to say quick and dirty, but not so much dirty, just something that's really polished, something that may not be scalable to something you want in the future, but you can get it up very quickly and test out your concept really fast. For a lot of people, it might be all they ever need, but that's kind of how we see it positioned.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Now, we see a huge vision for having it be a scalable platform, and we believe that it is for the right kind of customers. I mean, we've had people using it successfully for some of them as long as 5 or 10 years now, and so it definitely works for the right business. But we have a much bigger vision for what it can become, and because it is a hosted platform, we have a lot of flexibility to do things and to make things easy that otherwise are not easy when you're hosting content on a platform controlled by WordPress or someone else. And so there are some unique advantages that we have there, and we're looking to capitalize on those. And but to answer your question more directly, we've spent the first 2 or 3 months after the acquisition just getting the business transitioned over, getting all the customer accounts transitioned over, and really just upgrading the back-end technology of the platform to make sure that it's up to 2019 snuff.
Right.
And I'm excited to tell you we're releasing our first round of really meaningful improvements to the product for customers this upcoming Sunday night. I believe that's February the 24th. Right. And that's going to include mobile optimized themes. We'll have 3 new ones out of the box ready to go, and we'll continue to add to that over time. That's also going to include some small improvements to the content creation experience, theme management, and editing experiences, and then some other small improvements that customers have been needed. So,
okay, so I know that one of the things that people have complained about CustomerHub is that, as the platforms have changed, phones, tablets, things like that, CustomerHub is by no means responsive, and you guys aren't saying that's not true. Now that they release these new themes, that's the beginning of it providing a responsive platform that can run across any device. So that's a big step forward. The fact that it's now easier to edit and things like that, I think is nice as well. But the responsiveness, that's just something that's way long in coming.
Yeah, it's by far been the #1 most requested feature from customers for probably the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, I remember back to when I was still working for Infusionsoft. I was the VP of product over there. And I remember hearing at that time from customers and partners that they were wanting and needing the mobile responsiveness. And so we knew that that was going to be our first item to tackle. And we're happy to have the first wave of those new themes coming out, which essentially with a few clicks, you'll be able to upgrade your current CustomerHub site into one of those themes. And all of your content that's hosted in CustomerHub, along with the layout and everything else, will be automatically responsive to any device at that point. So it's pretty awesome stuff.
Sweet. Okay. I mean, is it worth? I know you don't have the themes out there yet. That's coming next week. Is it worth taking a look at it and seeing what this thing looks like, or should we wait till next time?
Yeah, I think probably best to wait till next time. We're still finishing up the visual aspects of the development right now, and so we'd be looking at probably a 75% baked interface, but all the functionality's there, and we're on schedule with our timetables to have it released this weekend. So I would love to do a follow-up with you and show you all of the bells and whistles and demo everything and such as soon as that's ready to go 100%.
Cool. So let's just hold off. We'll, this is a little bit of a cliffhanger. We'll have a part 2. If we can't do that next week, we'll do that the week after. And then here's a couple takeaways. First of all, if you're a CustomerHub user, you've probably been getting messages from Kyle and his team about the fact that February 28th, you better have done something, right? Or else you're kind of going to be stuck, right?
Well, yeah, we're having a migration process happen right now because CustomerHub was owned by Infusionsoft for many years. They had it integrated with their single sign-on technology, and so from your Keap, or what at the time was your Infusionsoft Account Central, when you signed up for a CustomerHub account, you would see the CustomerHub entry right there on that account listings page, and you could click on it to sign in. Well, because it's no longer owned by Keap, one of the requirements and changes that needed to occur was to pull that out of there. And so over the past 6 weeks or so, we've been having our users create a new login and kind of decouple their API authentication from the Infusionsoft baked-in system. And it's not going to be like a dire situation if by February 28th you haven't created your new login. The more important thing is to make sure that it's authenticated. And most of our users by now that have actual running implemented sites have taken care of that. But that's definitely something to be aware of.
Okay. And then one of the things is you guys are going to be offering help, and that's kind of part of this partner program that you've started, so that if people ask you guys and they want more than customer support, now they want, hey, can you help me with stuff? You guys are going to have an implementation partners or a Ninja partner page, of which I hope to be a big part of.
Well, we hope you do too, George. And yeah, we're really excited about it. We had a tremendous response from the Keap partner community recently out at the PartnerCon conference. We had almost 150 partners opt in and express interest to become certified CustomerHub Ninjas, which was awesome. And so our whole goal with our customer base is we want them to have the help that they need to be successful. And we think that the best value we can bring to that is in improving the platform and the product as quickly as possible and not getting tied down with services and implementation. And so our vision for our partners is we want to enroll them and become tight with them and be able to refer our customers to them for things along the lines of strategy, design work, and implementation of their membership sites.
Nice.
And we're building that out, and we're going to be announcing that to our customers this Sunday night as well.
Cool. Now, I started doing a little bit of math here to figure out. So if I want to become a Keap CustomerHub user, and I'm not an Infusionsoft person, I'm not in that space yet, I can get into Keap for $99 a month. Which I think for, it's like a 500 contact account. That's, plenty for a lot of people. You're paying $99, and then what's the price for CustomerHub if they want it?
CustomerHub's $79 a month.
So for what is it, $168 a month, you basically have a rock solid platform for doing your marketing via Keap and all that brings, along with a membership site. So it really lowers the barrier entry to try this out, because this is so much more do-it-yourself than other options. I'm definitely going to be promoting it as part of an online marketing course building solution, because it just seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, you can get started. We have a 14-day free trial to get started, so you can even test the product out without paying a dime and make sure it's going to work for you. And then another really convenience with the product is CustomerHub includes multimedia hosting and web hosting as well. So we're actually hosting your site, all of your video, audio, images, and everything else that are part of your content of your site, and you don't have to pay anything extra for those services. And so, that's a good point, because we recommend WP Engine for hosting. That's $35 minimum. If you're using Vimeo to host your video, that's going to be $200 a year. So another $20. So little by little, it adds up. Where even apples to apples, dollars to dollars, it's a really good next move. Yeah, and then our hope is that by simplifying the getting started process and the implementation process, people can also save money on services that they're spending with consultants, or allocate the dollars that they're spending with a consultant more towards strategy, as opposed to spending all their money on implementation and not having a really good strategy locked in.
Yeah, because I think once you get someone on your team, used to how do you update a new video, how do you update the content, how do you create a new course, membership level.
Yeah.
I mean, you can crank out these courses all day long. Not that I want you to bring people like us in, but you can really be very self-sufficient compared to what you can do otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, well, cool. Kyle, well, I definitely want to take the offer to do this demo when this release is out there. So we'll schedule that. But if people want to reach out to you, how do they find you?
Yeah, they can come to our website, which is CustomerHub.com. We have a chat widget there that people can ask us questions, and we're quick to respond. People are also happy. We're also happy to have people email us. So info@CustomerHub.com will get to a team of us. Kyle@CustomerHub.com will come directly to me, and I'm happy to field any emails from potential partners or customers, people who are looking at it as an option for them.
Yeah, and if you're looking how to spell Kyle is spelled correctly there underneath his picture there. So, well, hey, Kyle, thank you so much. I really appreciate the update, and to be continued.
Thanks for having me, George, and I look forward to reconnecting with you and showing you all the new shiny objects in maybe a week or two here.
Very good, man. Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.